Our guest today is Jay Pharoah. Tell
Jay
the
Pharoah,
folks
very
about
funny
him.
guy. He was on SNL, of course, which most of our people are. I saw him when I did Snake Oil, and he was one of the guests. Now he has his own game show, but that's just one of the many things he does. He's really in there doing stuff. He's got a lot going on. He tells us all about it.
Yeah, 6 years on Saturday Night Live.
Mhm.
Arguably one of the best impressionists to ever be on Saturday Night Live. And so we get him to he does his Denzel Washington and all these different voices on this podcast. So this was a very loose, entertaining thing. He came to play, and I think he had fun. I know I did.
Yeah, very upbeat guy. I apologize, but I said we're going to hit you up for all these impressions, and they sound so funny. And if you're listening to just audio, he's got great faces to go with him. But that audio, I was just listening to it, and that Denzel, it's almost like you can't tell the difference.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
great.
So the very, very talented Jay Pharoah. Have a listen, won't you? You don't have to wear earphones on. The Bill Maher.
I didn't have to smoke either, but I failed that test. Shit,
We kept lighting them and waving them around. I wanted to reach through the screen and have a hit, man. He makes it look good.
Let me tell you this.
Okay.
His weed is very rich. It's very rich. That is $500 million I have made plus weed. I ain't there yet. I thought I was good. I thought I was good with going in to the dispensaries that now look like iPods, but apparently I ain't smoked nothing. So I got to build my tolerance up with Bill Maher because I didn't even know he smoked. I said, "Wow, really?" Okay, so
he smokes. But what was the name of the cannabis? Did it have a name like jackhammer or brain damage or something
Crippled
powerful?
hyena.
I think it was called Diddy House. That's what I think it was called. That's what
Diddy House, yeah.
Diddy House. Okay, that's
Dude,
it.
are they
That's
still
their name.
hassling that guy? He said he was sorry.
I know. Just baby oil does not mean guilt. Baby oil means there's rashes with the staff.
Baby oil doesn't mean guilt, but baby oil with no protection means that something definitely was going down. That's what it means.
Yeah. Baby oil.
I know. It was crazy. I keep 200 bottles in my place, but
Let me tell you something.
1,000?
If you're getting initiated after college, I don't think you're in the right room. It's like, hey, an initiation means you get to do whatever you want to someone. And so it's like, I'm 36. I'm being initiated into the music biz. Like, come on.
Yeah. I haven't gone there. And, what I can say is the man has always looked moisturized. It makes sense why he's so slippery
True.
now.
Yep. Good eye.
It makes sense. I've never seen a crackly, ashy anything on P. Diddy. It makes sense now.
No.
Oh, no.
No.
Yeah, he's frozen in time. He looks just like he did 30 years ago. And it's baby oil. And they say, oh, it's something nefarious. I go, innocent till proven Diddy.
Yeah, it doesn't scare me. But if you see so many bottles and you're like, how fast are we going through these?
Yeah, and then cut to the 40-foot bed in the back. Like, yo, what do you, Steve from Blue's Clues? Like, what is going on? I just don't understand it.
Well, at some point, when you get, say, 500, 700 million, somebody in the room says, hey, maybe we could procure young women and bring them to, and
just brainstorming.
And then Diddy said, you're a genius. Because at some point, the money leads to the
and Diddy
crazy.
said, oh.
Like Spade.
Diddy said, oh, not only should we bring girls, we should bring some boys too. We should do that. Let's just.
Right. Let's keep it even.
It's gotta be, it's equality. It's equal on both sides. Let's just.
Yeah, I don't want to get in trouble for just bringing girls.
Yeah.
Also, I saw a video because it's in my algo. So on TikTok,
he's giving himself a close up.
Yeah, it's funny, Jay, when you go like this. So I go to, they show Diddy playing basketball at his house. Obviously, has a basketball court.
Yeah.
And then and you go in this wide shot, and I'm sorry, there's a bed in the basketball court.
I saw
and I'm
that
like,
too.
You see that? And I was like,
Like this man was just greedy with but he wanted it everywhere. Everywhere. It's probably
you can't wait to go in the other room.
There's got to be some. There's got to be at least a futon in the kitchen. There's at least
something. Big piece of toast.
There's a double futon in the dining room, a single futon in the kitchen, and just stacked pillows in the foyer. So anywhere at any time,
can hit the deck
within 3 to 6 meters. He's ready for action. I'm starting to have a quirky admiration just for the operation of it, just for the infrastructure, the planning, the detail. I'm not saying it's not evil, but man, they had some plans.
There was something definitely went down, and something definitely went down in the DM. That's DM standing for Diddy's Mansion. Y'all see how I did that? Damn.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
Quick.
That's good.
Quick with that
I
one.
drove by his mansion. I didn't even know, Dana. I drive by it on the way to somewhere every day because I cut through the street and all the houses are big. And some people go, that's Mr. Chow's house. You know, you never know. Be like, Michael Jordan's mom lives there. And everyone just believes it for 300 years. But no one ever said that was Diddy's house. And then all these trucks are out there, these news trucks. And I go by, I go, hey, what's going on here? Just so they'll recognize me. And then, and they're like, oh, you didn't hear Diddy? It's a big shit show. And I'm like, oh, that's his house? You probably shouldn't tell me, but I'm cool. And so I go, I will never mention on a podcast. So anyway, he was there, and that's my big story.
Oh,
that was great. I enjoyed that a lot.
It's for sale for $60 million. I'll give you 1.3 right now.
By the way, non sequitur, but back to this subject. Do you remember when Robert Smigel did a cartoon on SNL where the whole premise was what does Diddy do?
Oh, really?
No, no, but that's hilarious. That's
look at that. There's a whole thing of no one really knew what he did. He's a producer or whatever, but now we know what he did.
He could have done ambiguously gay Diddy.
Oh, Jesus.
That's combining them.
Okay, I'm texting Smigel right now.
Yeah, Smigel, do it.
I'm
texting
should have
him
one
now.
On the first show. Ambiguously. Okay.
Yo, can we?
Gay rappers.
Wait, before we even go any further, big shout out to Robert Smigel. He's the reason that he got the Stephen A. Smith skit. He came to me with that. And then that's the reason I started doing that on SNL. That was him. You know what I mean? So shout out to Robert Smigel, man.
LeBron James.
LeBron James is the best player in the league. But Mario Chalmers needs to be locked inside of a closet without any arms or able to touch any basketball whatsoever. Because he's just totally terrible. It just makes no sense. He was a dear friend of mine. That's what gets me. He was a dear friend of mine.
You know, they always rag on him, and then he goes like this. He goes quiet. I've been listening to what you've been saying. And
he's resting.
He rests his voice. And then he goes in attack mode.
And then bam.
Hysterical. Rock had him in his old movie.
The Rock had him in his old movie?
No, Chris Rock had him in I Think I Hate My Wife or something. He was the other couple he went to dinner with. And I'm like, that's interesting. You throw Stephen A. in there.
I would say this, whoever gets elected, Kamala or Trump.
Or Kamala.
Stephen A. Smith is the press secretary. Can you imagine that guy taking questions from the press? I know serve you up, Jay Pharoah. So, Mr. Smith, what is going on with this administration? I'm not.
What's going on with this? What do you mean? What's going on with this administration? I mean, listen, we're in the dawn of a new era. This is a totally new era. I couldn't believe that it happened. I'm totally berated, incredulous, insidious, and Leviticus that this is going down so flawlessly. Now we actually have a black woman in office. Now you know, everybody wanted Michelle. We wanted Michelle. We did, but She looked at her husband and said, the hair is not worth it. It's not worth going full Gandalf the Grey. So she just stayed away from everything. And she wasn't even into it. But the next time there's a president, it needs to be a president called Stephen A. Smith. Because I feel like if I get in there, it's going to be a lot of change. I'm talking about change. I'm talking about changing, rearranging, stranging, endangering, and Power Rangering. You know what I'm at. You know what I'm saying.
Bill McClellan from the Associated Press. Sorry.
How about this? And Molly, you wore that yesterday. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. You wore something like it. So funny.
Oh, I'm mistaken.
They get fights.
Molly, that was last night. Molly, you had something different with the dinner last night. Nobody knows about that. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. I'm playing.
There you go.
I'm playing.
There it is.
Playing. We're all just making up
We're
fake scenarios.
P. Diddy to Stephen A. Smith to...
I wonder if P. Diddy ever did.
I have a lot of favorites. I don't want to turn you into an impressionist.
No, we got to give him a rest after this one, then we'll come back.
Give him a rest.
And don't worry, Jay. This will be the last time you ever have to do these impressions for anyone. We will milk you, and then because it's too hard when I read these in your prep, and I'm like, God dang it, I don't want to, but we have to ask him. But also, Gilbert Gottfried's character in Aladdin, is that what you said you did early on?
That was my first impression. That was my first impression was Gilbert Gottfried, Iago.
What was he?
Aladdin.
He was the
parrot.
Parrot or something?
Yeah. I used that to get attention back when I was 6. That's what I used.
6, and it works probably, right?
So 6 years old, you see Aladdin, and then you get a Gilbert Gottfried.
You go to the playground. Oh, it's a killer, dude. I remember Gilbert Gottfried doing like I don't really do him, but go to a party and they just have a block of cheese. And, I'm hungry and everyone's around the cheese and there's crackers and it's a lot of it's eaten already. And I'm like, well, I thought he was so funny. I lived with him for a month.
My favorite, for rest in peace, my favorite Gilbert Gottfried joke was, if masturbation was a crime, I'd be on death row. I was like...
And what about him as an impressionance? Like he'd turn around and come back, and I don't know, he'd do Rodney Dangerfield.
He did?
Or he'd do Bela Lugosi or Vincent Price. He would just do these impressions, and they were kind of good, but they were just very Gilbert.
And then I like how he always rubs his face at the end of it. If he doesn't know how it's going to go, he just rubs his face. He's like trying to rub off the shame. That's a good one.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, man. He was
another SNL alum. Yep.
We here. Well. Oh, did you guys get you guys got your invites, right? You guys got the invite. You guys got them already. I got 3.
I'm your +1, Jay. Oh, no, you did not.
I really did get 3. I was like, oh, snap.
What?
Yeah. Oh, they sent it 3 times.
What are we talking about?
50th.
Oh, 50th. They sent it 3 times?
Yeah.
Mine didn't have a +1. It was really, I don't know what to say to my wife.
They said, Dana, I want you to barely come. You're barely 1. That's it.
You'll be in the spillover room, the 3rd one.
Oh,
There's
my
3
God.
spillovers.
Yeah.
You and Victoria Jackson and John Lovitz will be in the 3rd.
Jesus Christ. I was going to
say. We have everybody coming, even Robert Downey Jr. A lot of people don't even know he was on the show for a long time, but for 1 year, y'all. And I told him it would never work out. And look at him now. He's Iron Man. It's amazing.
It's amazing.
It's Iron Man, and then it's that thing of you get the Academy Award because it's goodwill, and he did Iron Man, and it's like a really good
He's
career.
forgiven.
Yeah. He's done a couple of things over the last years, that have impressed the public and general populace, but
he does a serious movie, then Iron Man, then a serious movie, then another Iron Man.
Yeah, I looked at him and said, Robert, are you just going to reprise your role of Tony Stark? And he surprised me by winning an Oscar. I didn't think he was going to do it, but he did. My little baby.
Surprises.
My little baby.
And now he's doing Volcano Man. He's getting like 60 million to play the human volcano.
That's funny, Volcano Man. A guy just throws up on you. It's all hot, super hot.
Lava just your skin just comes off and it looks like Raiders of the Lost Ark. Yeah, that's
funny.
Great.
Let's do that. Let's do that on SNL. Volcano Man.
Oh my God, I've got an app that says Volcano Man's about to blow. What about the spillover room at SNL? That's the scary part. Like if they go, I'm sorry, you're this way, Mr. Spade. And then you're like in a room and you see like some vague famous faces. You're like, wait a second, where is everybody? And they're like, because we talked to someone on this podcast and they were like, we never saw you. I never saw you at the 40th. And we're like, oh my God, were you in the spillover room? And they're like, I guess there was really no
spillover room.
So
don't
gross.
invite someone if they're not in the stands. Just say, but the spillover room is
Dude, the spillover room is going to be Madison Square Garden because there's so many cast members on the 50th.
Oh my God.
6 years of my life and I'm in the spillover room.
I just wonder. I really wonder, does everybody get an invite back to it? Because I didn't see everybody at the 40th. So, I was there on the show at the time. So I'm just wondering. I mean, I don't know.
You had a baked in invite because you were there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, baked in invite to watch. And they sat me and Michael Che all the way at the end on the side where the camera couldn't see us. That was
couldn't get you farther away.
Couldn't get us farther away. But hey, wow. We were in the building.
Yeah.
You were in the building. That can never take that away.
1 inch from one person away from the spillover room.
And now look at Michael Che now running Weekend Update.
Mm-hmm. Michael, where are we sitting this time?
That's
where
right.
are we sitting?
They actually have a new area too. I just got a text.
Oh, what is it?
They call it. I know this is just cruel, but I think it's sort of pithy. It's called the loser tent. And it's behind the spillover room.
Oh my God!
Oh Lord!
The loser tent,
dude. Last year I had to read just to get into the spillover tent.
Well, I hope 6 seasons, I hope 5 seasons plus don't have to go over there. I'm just hoping,
I mean, it'll help, but no promises.
We'll put you between Paul Rudd and Michael Che. It's the past meets the future meets the Ant-Man.
I guess the host would usurp the cast, right? The famous host get front row.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess
well, it was. Yeah, it's a wax museum. Last time when I looked out there, it was just.
Well, I think it's a concert too, so that's going to be more fun.
But who's going to come? Like, who's going to come? Who are they going to have? I wonder who they're going to have perform because they had Prince. They had Prince perform last time.
I would like Prince to go on before 4 a.m. I don't think he'll go on this time, but last time at the 40th, you probably stayed for that. I bounced at 2:30, and they're like, "Oh, you missed everything." I go, "Well, I mean, guys, it's 2:30. Let's make some moves here."
When did the greatest of all time, potentially just guitar player, forget everything else, a certifiable genius, just putting that in there because it makes me feel good. Right. You guys have all at least seen While My Guitar Gently Weeps, where Prince comes in. It's like 300 million views. Yeah. It's just one of the most masterful guitar. But what time, when
did he go on?
This is 10 years ago, folks. But when did Prince go on? Because I think I walked out at 4:10 and then did I miss it? Was it?
I walked out and high-fived. He's coming in. I go, give him hell, guy. I got to get out of here.
He came on at 4:30, and then after the end of his performance, he made us all breakfast. It was amazing.
Oh, he had a buffet? He goes, just yell him out, guys. Cooking it up.
Just a crate. He just had I was so...
Omelet.
He gave...
Get the omelet. Sorry, I was him cooking breakfast. That's all I got.
Let's go, crepey.
You got to go. I want you to sing it.
Oh, you
go ahead.
I was about to say, you don't have to be a vegan.
That's what I was trying.
Eat my sausage.
Oh no, let's go.
Oh no. I don't know. That ain't one of my main ones. It's one of the ones, the microwavable ones that I do.
So. You can do a little snack pack version.
Little handy snack version of Prince.
It works.
Yeah.
Works.
Kiss is a great song that's also funny. Sometimes great songs are actually funny, but that falsetto rhythm and there's
a new dude. There's a new guy. He's from his name is Tommy Richmond, and he's from the 703. He's from Virginia, and he's got that song. Said, baby, take the law. Said that. You probably heard it on TikTok videos. You gotta make it, $1 million baby. Yeah, okay. I'm the millennial here. I feel alone, and I'm bailing out.
Yeah, Jay. Are you?
Well, no. Are you saying he's influenced by Prince? Is that
I would say, yeah. There's definitely some. Yeah. There's definitely some similarity there, just with the vocals. You know, they're really high pitched and really what is it called? Groovy. He's got a groovy, high pitched vocals. So I like it. I'm just saying they sound similar. It's clear that Prince has a lot of sons, and Tommy Richmond is one. You know,
I told you this, Dana, but I don't know if it was the 40th, but one time when I was just back in New York, it might have been that weekend, but I went out with Chris Rock, and he takes me out, and of course
he picks you up.
He does fun stuff because he's like, okay, we're gonna go here, and then we go there, and it's super fun. Then he goes, okay, we're going home, and he goes, oh. He just gets like an alert, beep, beep. You want to go see Prince right now? I said, oh, okay. So then we drive to some nowhere spot, and they let us through all this shit. And then it's a front section, and the front section is about 10 people with Michael Jordan in it. I think this is it. Yeah. And he's like, he's kind of grooving. And I'm like, I couldn't not watch Michael Jordan. Who am I going to look at? Prince or Michael Jordan? It's too cool. And so I try to dance, and they were all like, Chris, why is he here? Why did you bring him? And I'm like, no, I'm cool. I'm one of the cool guys. Watch this shit. And then I sort of got into it. And then Chris is like, you should probably go. And I go, yeah, for sure.
He didn't let you stay for Black Hour? He didn't let you stay for that? That's crazy.
I kept saying, he's not doing any ones I know.
What happens in Black Hour? I just want to know.
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't know, because I'm not up that late. I've never been up that late with Chris Rock. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, but I'm just saying that Black Hour, what it's been rumored to have is a lot of blackness. I'll tell you that.
Well,
it's just
Chris
a lot of blackness. Ooh. Yeah, man. Chris is on it. I will give it. Listen, I love the fact that Chris always does incorporate, and Sandler's the same way, but y'all always incorporate. You too, Dana. You do it too. Y'all incorporate y'all's friends, man, into movies, and I felt like even Chris paid it forward to my generation, because he put me in top 5. He didn't have to do that.
I got that. Right. That was, that was a great movie. Mm-hmm.
I had about 2 minutes on the screen there. That was cool. But it was fun, man. That was a great experience. And Chris Rock is a man of his word. That's why he is gold.
He's pretty sane for showbiz. Like, I think one of the things about Chris is got a good head on his shoulders, not a druggie, not a big drinker. He's just always thinking, always grinding, trying to get something going. So puts it in, man. When he does the road. I mean, it's clubs for a while, then he does the tour, and then he ends with a special, but it's not that fun. It's fucking hard, and he still grinds it out.
Maybe Jay would find this funny. Like with this podcast, we were at the Comedy Store, David and I, as guests, and we're going to watch Chris's special live.
I saw it.
Oh, yeah. And then we're going to have a discussion. And I've never felt wider in my life. Spade's next to me. I'm hanging out with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar all night, quizzing him about just so much fun, saying, did you have a peer in the NBA? A peer? He goes, well, no, once Will left, no, I didn't really. It's just that kind of fun. But
yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. When I saw it, I said, okay. I was like, he got his white friends. That's cool.
I don't know, but it was his idea. I think, Jay, I don't think I would have done that if it wasn't right from him. And he said it once about 2 months before, and I said, I don't know if we would be good at that. I said, I don't know. I said, listen, I'd do anything for you if you want me to do it, but he wanted to make it more of a big event, and then Netflix, they were all like brainstorming what ways to do a live show and keep it fun, more of a thing. And we did. It wasn't bad. It was just, he's the shit, we're just watching him. What's there to say, really? And then afterwards, we were supposed to summarize it.
Y'all did great. I mean, I know Chappelle was at home like, why the fuck they didn't call me, son? I was waiting for the call. It never happened. I don't know why. I was available, nigga. I was there, nigga. I could have been there, son. Could have been there. But they didn't pick me. It's all good. I'll be working on my 17th Netflix special next year. It's called Did he do it? Oh, come on. I'm just joking.
Nice. You don't hear
think that Chappelle
You're
just
able
called
to-
in.
You're able to make yourself a smoker, basically. You got
Yeah.
that. I don't know if you are, but you got that.
Thank you,
bass
Bill Maher.
rough-
Thank you so much, Bill. It's all.
Oh, the smoke
it's
really
all
helped you on that.
Bill Maher.
The ganja.
Yeah.
By the way, when I did Bill Maher, I'm like, I cannot start with your weed. I haven't smoked in a long time, and I'm not jumping ahead to this vortex. So I just drank Tito's. But it's a good scam because it gets you off guard a little bit, because when I'm baked, forget it. And if I'm at least drunk, I sound kind of stupid and I go on and on, but it's within the realm of some thought. But forget it. If it's strong weed,
There's
I have no idea.
There's a bit of lucidness with some tequila. With weed, you just stuck. You're just trying to
stop.
put together sentences and you can't. I was struggling. I'm just letting you know. The struggle was real for me on that goddamn show. Just let you know.
The second you catch yourself going, oh wait, I'm fucking wasted, and you go, I gotta pull out of this and try to be normal. It's so hard. It's scary, actually.
Yeah, and then everybody's watching you too. But whatever. You're a human being, man. Weed shops now, like, they look like Apple stores. They just look like Apple stores now. It's so weird. It's so weird now how the world has changed. Thanks, Gen Z. It's so weird how the world has changed, bro.
Well, we used to have Maui Zowie. This is in the late 70s.
Maui Wowie.
And you take a hit or pass it around. Now I see Bill on the Zoom and other people, modern pot smoking is a giant, like a cigar size joint, and really smoking it by yourself, like multiple hits. Yeah. Okay. And then more hits. I mean, the fact that you got through it, but can I do my one marijuana bit for you?
Yeah,
sure.
What? Spade's heard this one since we're on the topic. Why do people, after they take a hit, continue to talk? So anyway, like my dad, he never really came to any of my games,
That's kind of a simple one, but it's fucking funny, actually.
It's so simple.
I can't believe no one's that's so good.
So
you can have it. Yeah. So,
thanks, Dana.
We should start an ayahuasca podcast. Just throw up and then interview people. Everyone does ayahuasca.
Wait,
start one.
Please, and have what is it? Westbrook. Have Will Smith's company. Have Will Smith's company. I don't know, or have Will Smith in the building too. I don't know.
Does he do it?
Yeah, he's big on ayahuasca, bro. Have you all done it? No. I've heard about it. I've never tried it before, but I've heard that it opens up portals in butts. That's what I've heard.
Yeah. Ron White, I think, was the one who went on and really got into detail.
Really?
You either got the shits or you throw up, Yeah. I got the shit.
When I went to Puffy's, they offered me that. They said, it'll really open up your portals. And I go, sir, I don't know if that's what I want right now.
Sir, like a submarine captain?
Yeah, because Puffy
goes, going to open up your portals, private.
Here's some baby oil, and the portals will be open soon.
There we go.
We're back. We're back
to Puffy.
Back to
It's our running bit. Yeah.
Permission to open your portals, sir.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Well, ayahuasca is not on my list, but people really like it. But I feel like people are always trying to figure out life and the meaning of life. And I think just one more thing, like maybe this will make things make sense for me. So I get that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Fix me, fix how I look at the world, or wake me up, or I don't know, but it's always a strug. This is a heavy podcast.
This is going to turn very heavy.
F that. We could switch it. We could talk about the fact that you got people who are marrying themselves and getting divorced. That's wild.
Yeah, that's true.
How the hell you can't deal with yourself? How the hell you expect me to deal with you if you can't deal with your goddamn self? That don't make no damn sense to me, Tiffany Haddish. I just don't understand.
I knew I heard that voice. She was on the podcast a couple weeks ago. I knew. Yeah.
Did she marry herself?
He snuck up. She married herself, right?
She married herself. Yeah, she married herself and decided that it was over. I'm like,
it's too much.
Jesus
I couldn't marry
Lord.
me.
I don't know. Hey, in the words of NLE Chopper, which I'm pretty sure you guys don't know who the hell it is. If I was a bad chick, I would want to off me too. That's literally a song. If I was a bad bitch, I would want to off me too. I would want to suck me too. Nothing freaky that I wouldn't do. Yes, these are the new. These are the kids now. I'm a kid, but I'm calling them kids. I'm a big kid. They're little kids.
Right.
And they're just so salacious and nasty. I didn't know what a gooch was. I didn't know what a gooch was. I know what it is now. It's the gooch is your taint. Your taint, that's your gooch.
Taint's finally getting some attention. Jesus, it's taking this long.
And it's been
they're going everywhere.
And as soon as the rights were realized by America, they switched the name to Gooch. So now it's a gooch. Is
that right, Ed? A gooch.
I did not know that. You know what they're calling the taint now, Ed? It's called a gooch. Is that weird?
Hey, oh, gooch.
Tickle my gooch, Johnny, right on during the commercial, yes.
Hey, hold on. Hey, hold on, Johnny. Hold on, Johnny. We can talk about this now. Nah, I'll be honest with you. I don't know if I've ever had, I know some bad women that would probably love to like lick up on my gooch.
Eddie Murphy, I got you. Well, Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
How was Beverly Hills Cop 4? Did you see it yet or no?
No, I saw it. I thought it was. You asked me as Eddie Murphy or Eddie B.
No, man, just how was it as you?
Okay. Nah, I thought it was. I thought it was good. It was fun, man. It was nostalgic, but it still had a new flair to it. You know, it was dope seeing his daughter in it. Also, her husband was in it. And my boy Afion Crockett got a little bit of shine in that movie. But I think it was. I think they did a good job, man. I feel like it was good. Now,
I never heard anything bad about it. I mean, I've heard it was funny, and shit, to do a fourth one is tough. It's a big job, but
yeah, man.
It works.
You know, it's got a great theme song. Once you hear that, you're beep, triggered in a good way. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. And then you see Eddie Murphy walking down, you're just in. It's like comedies. I mean, everyone on the podcast mentions David's Joe Dirt movie. Just 90s comedies that are just fun.
Can I tell you something? David? That is one of my favorite movies when the
there you go.
It was when the porta potty gets knocked over. Oh my gosh. It's just, I don't know. There was so many
Let's not give the whole movie away.
That was the best scene. No reason to see it now.
Spoiler.
No reason to see the film.
It's so, dude, you in a freaking mullet, and the innocence that character had. You were just rooting for him the whole time, man.
I have to say. Partially the reason it worked, I thought, Dana, was I was always playing so sarcastic in every movie and every show. And out of the blue, no one expects to be a nice, genuine guy that actually is bullied and pushed around and trying to make his way through life. And then people are like, I think more people got hit like out of the blue going, oh, I kind of relate to this guy getting shit on the whole time and then trying to still get through. And so, not to sound heavy, but there is a tinge of that. Other than it's just a goofy movie. Yeah. But thank you, bud. I like to hear that.
Yeah, brother. Y'all are both legends, man. I grew up watching y'all, which is crazy to be up here right now conversing as we look like we're about to go on a R&B tour with these black shirts. I don't know who would be who's Michael Jackson. Who would be Michael Jackson if we all did an R&B tour? I don't know. It would be
you.
I think it's you. Yeah.
I think it's me. Think I'm the Michael Jackson.
Well, you could move. You could move, right? I mean, you could move like Michael a little bit.
I mean, I could do a moonwalk. It's more like a moon slide. It ain't really a walk. It's more like a slide or the moon. I can't.
Shuffle.
No, F that. You go. That's the word I'm looking for. The weed is still hitting me. I think you can
sing.
Yeah.
I think you could sing more than I could. Maybe Dana can sing too.
But you all are closer in skin tone.
Yeah, that's true. I'm probably the whitest of all three of us, so I might win this one. I can win the latest Michael Jackson.
Bill Maher just texted me and he said the weed I gave Jay was called 5 Day.
Are you serious?
So No, I just made that up. But
That sounds good.
I believed it. I believed it, Dana. Damn, you could be
really,
a politician.
come on.
Really?
You could be a
Really?
politician, old boy.
Oh, please, people.
Jay, I've got
Really?
some bad news. I
Fine.
wasn't going to tell you to the end of the podcast.
Okay,
What's up?
lay it on us.
My shirt's green.
Oh,
In your
snap.
wall.
Wow. I'm colorblind. That's crazy.
I didn't want to
just
be a
found out.
fucking comedy killer, so I just played it out. But I think we
Okay.
got all the juice out of it. Yeah.
It doesn't,
That's
I
good.
mean, it does, it looks black. It looks black. Though,
I know. I go, Dana usually wears a black shirt. So it's on me to really mix it up and really pop and really try new things. But I go, here's a green shirt. Then I got on this morning. I go, I think it's black. Is this black or green? Then I go,
It's dark green.
and then who knew you'd wear a black t-shirt? Then everything, they really flipped over the apple cart. I'll tell you that.
Michael Che
We weren't ready
was
for that.
on this podcast a couple of weeks ago, and he goes,
Oh yeah, you're
I don't know. He
bud.
saw my black T-shirt, and he goes, yeah, white stand up in a black T-shirt. It's like just a thing, you know. It's like George Carlin or something.
He said that's a thing.
He says
That
it's a
is.
thing, you know. I mean, I
I
gotta
never
get
heard
some-
of that. That's
I'm gonna
funny.
wear blue on the next podcast.
I think
Oh,
Shane Gillis always
goodness.
says black. I think Theo wears a black t-shirt. So maybe there is something to this.
I did.
Yeah. But yeah, we dedefinitely should go
It's
out.
more
and do an
lazy than
improv
anything.
Theater. Let's go to Largo and call ourselves the Coconuts and just do like take suggestions from the audience. Hi, hello, we're the Coconuts, and just take, you know, cop at a McDonald's or whatever, and then we riff.
We go, we're
Mhm.
going to riff off this. We're going to hand out this list of pre-written suggestions. Just read something off that.
And we'll do. They call it stock prov. I used to open for
Stock
improv.
prov.
Improv groups, and then the next
That's
night they
funny.
go movie style, and the audience, someone would yell Woody Allen, then they'd all go, yeah, you. It was like that. That's not improv. That's
I like
repeating.
stock prov. I could do that.
You never heard of that stock prov?
No, I love it.
Stock prop.
Stock prov. So we should talk about your 6 years on SNL. Are you? What's the first word that pops in your head? I'll be
Yeah, what do you think?
Barbara Walt. I'll be Oprah. People. First word.
The first word that pops in my head when I think about my 6 seasons of SNL.
Hmm.
Mhm.
First couple words.
Let's
All
see
right.
here.
All right.
A life, and my life changing, man. I used to work at Burlington Coat Factory. So shoot,
Oh, you did?
yeah,
I love it.
It was either do sketches or do layaways. I think I made the right decision.
I like the layaways. I like that people are always shocked that someone famous did something before. You're like, well, no shit. I'm just trying to do anything to get in there. Like, you stayed in a Marriott? Someone asked me once, I go, I would die to stay in a Marriott my whole. I mean, what are you talking about? Like,
They
just
think
because-
we live here, and like we went to some kind of kiosk by the beach. Excuse me, could I get a ticket for 6 years on Saturday Night Live, please?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I really appreciate it. You know,
It was a whirlwind. It was a whirlwind, and you know, listen, every job has its ups, every job has its downs, but you know, the ups are ups, and that's what you got to really got to focus on, man. You know, and luckily I'm still out here, and I'm getting invitations. I'm getting invitations to the 50th. You know what I'm saying?
Dude,
And-
that's a miracle. There's so many people that I won't be shocked if anyone doesn't get one because it's just too many. So we're doing good. We all got that email. I framed my email.
Yeah.
I framed actually the whole computer.
I
And,
laminated my computer. That's what I did. I just
Oh,
laminated
that's a
the
good
whole
idea.
computer.
And just wear that.
It's just on my neck, just real
bling it. Yeah.
so
Maybe just
50
an iPad size. Check this shit out, guys. You get that shit? Yeah, I agree with you that when you go into SNL, like there's definitely people, I bet you every day someone knows you've messing out.
Yep, that is not.
absolutely.
And even if not on the street, I'll see a email or I'll see
Yeah.
a direct
Instagram.
message or whatever it is. And I mean, that place is an institution, man. And I was 22 when I got that show, so that was crazy. It was a little baby.
How long you been off?
Baby.
10 years?
I have.
No.
It's been 8 actually. It's been 8 years.
Mhm.
Whoa, wait a minute now.
Well, hold on.
2006 No, 8 years. 8 years. I've been off for 8
Okay.
years. Yeah,
hmm
8 years.
Every year, there's a new ex SNL cast member that is out back into. Kate McGinnon used to be on SNL. Like at some point, you join us, as
Yeah.
Tracy Morgan just calls me a lump when I run into him.
He calls you a lump. He calls a lump.
Alum.
I like a lump better.
Hey, because Joe Dana Carvey's nothing but a lump. That's all he is. He's just a lump. Lumpy Carvey. I call him Lumpy Carvey.
Say it. Is this the first thing he ever said to me? It doesn't get any easier, Mr. D, in a very low key fashion when I met him. Does not get any easier, Mr. D. I think he had a fight with his wife at the time.
So you mean getting off of SNL and going into real show business out in the real world?
That's when he was just on the show. He was kind of, just sort of
musing.
I just remembered that.
I think he's talking about the workload and everything. And Tracy gives advice. He gave me advice. He said, you need to give them all, you need to buy them all White Castle burgers. That's what I used to do. I used to give them Dookie burgers all the time.
Who's he talking about? The cast or crew?
The writers, right?
Anybody.
Y'all think aliens exist?
I like him moving his head.
How you know? You never seen one. What about dinosaurs? You ain't seen dinosaurs either.
He leans back.
I told my grandmother about dinosaurs. She said, shut up, boy. You ain't never seen one.
I like when I do a joke, I go like this. He goes back.
That's great.
That's better.
You ain't never seen one.
Yeah, that's true. I haven't seen a dinosaur.
We're seeing a lot of act outs from Jay.
I like it. I know it's a ripoff. This is not video, Jay. And
he's moving in and out of the frame, taking on these characters.
High quality bits.
Yo,
high quality riffing.
Are you kidding me? I thought that this was. I've been putting out all this extra energy, and this is only audio. Oh
no,
man!
But you know what? Maybe we tape it. We give you a clip. You know what? This guy's a good guy. Give him a clip.
I think so. Please.
Well, fuck. I was even thinking before it started. I go, God, maybe we can clip him, even though I look like fuck pie. But we should clip him because everything he says.
We can wait a month, and if you feel like it, you can zoom in on our other podcast.
Oh yeah,
Superfly, where we just do whatever we want.
Recreate. We
do what we're doing now, and then it's on video.
God, look at this.
We'd love to have you.
Sure.
I saw you do Trump. Give me a little Trump.
Man.
Do you do Trump? Oh my God.
Yeah. They're eating your cats and your dogs. They're eating the cats. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the pets. They're literally turning your puppies into hush puppies. That's what they're doing. You know what? You want to know something I noticed? Him and Lauren both do this. They both suck the air through the teeth. You ever seen Lauren look at his when he's looking at his phone and you're in the elevator with him? He's looking down. He's like, yeah. He does that. Like Trump does the same thing. It's like they got. It's like they ate some hot food.
Yeah, like hot food and sucking it through a straw. Yeah,
they're trying to cool it off. And Trump's yes. I was at a barbecue. I got invited to the barbecue with many African Americans. They absolutely love me. They do. Tell you what I brought to this barbecue. Actually, I brought the potato salad, and guess what? There were no raisins whatsoever in the potato salad.
Whatsoever. I like that little part. That's good. He's kind of thinking maybe during that. He's kind of getting ready for his next thought, what he's going to say. He loves to riff.
He doesn't want to stop talking, so he forces himself to do that, fit in that breath, because that's when he can't talk for like a second.
By the way, no one's giving him the light at those rallies because
nobody's giving him the light.
He's literally like, what else is going on? I'm like, this is like when I follow guys and they ran the light by 10 minutes and they're like, what's going on in the front row? I'm like, no, nothing. Get off. You're done.
Anytime you start giving shout outs, you run out of material. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Give it up for the ladies.
We're getting rid.
Oh, yeah.
We're getting rid of the communists and the fascists and the Marxists. We're getting rid of the dog catchers and the acrobats, the librarians. They all got to go. We're going to get rid of them. Sorry.
No, that's good. That's dope. The librarians, the library, the books are filled with knowledge that doesn't make sense. It absolutely doesn't make sense.
Have you tried Biden?
Yeah. You know, it's holy hell. Hey, my keys were right here. They were right here in front of me. And now I can't find them. Where are the keys? Kamala, have you seen my keys? Okay. They've got to be somewhere. I timed out for 10 seconds, but I'm back. He's freezing.
Mr. President.
I like when he freezes.
Yeah.
I'm like,
That was good. You froze.
Yeah, he's buffering. That's what's happening, man. We need to check. We need to see what percentage he's on. He's buffering. That's 76%. He's still loading up. We need to check. He needs a fast charger. Stick a fast charger in his ass. Just use Diddy's baby oil. It'll work. Trust me. We'll see.
Oh my God, Diddy's baby oil made another appearance.
We got a theme, man. We got a theme for this podcast.
Fall back.
He does. I like when Joe just stares off, and it's like you're watching a Zoom, and he froze. You're like, "Is it me?" It looks like he's not moving.
Yeah.
What's going? And then he goes, "Yeah." And you go, "Oh, you're out of it." Yeah. You go, "You froze like that?" Okay.
It looks like
what? Guess what? And by the way, the fact of the matter is, let's get real. I'm not kidding around. Come on, I can do it better than you can. And doing the rubber thing, it's a people guy. Guess I wrote the bill. I wrote the bill. You know, the whisper, and then he screams.
Yeah.
That's a good look.
He definitely whispers and screams, but when this face that he's given, he's thinking about, it's like he's thinking about all the racist things that have happened over the last 400 years. That's what he's doing, and he's trying to be cool with it. I can't believe that happened. I'm sorry. I didn't mean for that to happen. But by the way, if you don't vote for Joe, you ain't black. That was racist. Damn it, Joe. You got to watch your tongue. But it's cool.
Yeah.
You're on the Breakfast Club with Charlemagne. How you doing, Charlemagne? I love Charlemagne.
I like charlatan.
Charlatan to God. Charlatan to God. Vote for me. All right.
Bring that fucking corn pop in here.
That's what we got to do.
He feels bad for beating Corn Pop's ass.
Say what?
He feels bad because he beat up Corn Pop when he was a kid. Remember, he goes, Corn Pop came to me in the school. I fucking knocked his ass out.
Trying to knock me over with a chain.
He talked about a guy he used to beat up, and it's like, no one can find him, sir. This story sounds a little fictitious.
Took him out behind a woodshed, beat the hell out of him. Can I do my one Obama bit for Jay?
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay, this is Obama touring around and using nursery rhymes to educate fourth graders. All right, let's start. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jill looked at Jack, and Jack looked at Jill. And Jill looked at Jack. And Jill said, I'd like to be a Jack too. So Jack and Jack came down the hill. It's a teachable moment.
It's a teachable moment, is that what you said?
Yeah, nursery rhymes. You can run with it. Nursery rhymes.
And the thought, how progressive that joke was. I love the contemporary sense of the joke. I would Jill and Jill. You said Jack and Jack came down because Jill changed.
Yeah.
That's brilliant, man. That was brilliant. See, Obama just told me that I was just being too uptight on the show and I needed to relax. I said, well, ain't got nothing to do with me. If it was my choice, I had this character called Shock Obama way before. That was the first idea I had brought to SNL, was Shock Obama. And everybody's stressing me the hell out because it's really just Obama's subconscious. It is literally everything I want to say. Don't think it's not going to get thick up in here if you keep talking to me like that. Because what I will do, these paws are deadly. That's right. 1-2, baby. And if one goes out, the other one's going to knock your punk ass out. And that's what's going to happen. Because I'm tired of you talking trash. I'm sick of hearing it. And I've been reserved for too long. Now I'm busted out. Break out. And if I break out, I'm going to kick your ass. And there's nothing else you can do about it. Because I'm from Chicago, baby. And I know how to box. And if not, I know Mike Tyson. He'll come out and knock your ass out too. Because I can pay people to get the job done. It was just.
Well, That could, well, you know, we did Reagan Mastermind in the 80s with Phil Hartman, where he was a doddering old man and then the guest would leave and then he was brilliant. So that would have been great that Obama's very contained and, you know, polite and gentle. We'll see you all later.
It's
and then behind the scenes, it's like, you know.
That's great. You got to do one more. I know we got you a little longer, but I have to request one.
Fast. With Jay Pharoah, a podcast goes by fast.
Hey, because he's fucking funny. Denzel Washington. I don't know any way you want to try.
Okay, can I first of all say that there's certain impressions people do, and your Denzel is in the magic category. Like it's not an easy one, and well, anyway, just do it. But it's in the magic. I mean, Frank Caliendo doing
Madden. Or
Madden, or Morgan Freeman. He wound down on that. There's certain ones. Kevin Pollak doing William Shatner, but you're Denzel, and you have so many impressions. But anyway, here we are with the great, one of the greatest actors of all time, Mr. Denzel Washington. How are you, sir?
The face is good too already.
Well, I feel amazing this morning because life is good. I woke up. I don't have any video footage. I have to take that mansion. I got to bring that back. Why do I have to bring it back? Because we keep on talking about it. You know why? Because it's fresh material, right? Huh? I feel good. But I tell you this, if I don't win an Oscar for doing Gladiator 2, I'm walking out with something. I'm leaving with something. That's right. And it might be somebody's mom or wife. That's right. Huh? Okay. Pauletta gave me a hall pass. Okay. And if I get that hall pass, I'm going to smack your mama's ass. That's right. Yeah. All right. Okay.
All right.
Yeah. My G. That's what it is. Yeah. That's what it is. Right. I met Denzel. When he saw me, he was just like, oh, yeah, you owe me a lot of money, Negro. You know that, right? You owe me a lot of money. Oh, that's right. I'm keeping you hot. And you're a lot taller than I thought you were, too. You're tall, Pharaoh, and you got an arm on you, right? Yeah, you've been working out.
What a stud.
Yeah.
God, I love Denzel. You got to see him? How cool. I never see that guy.
It was at the AFI Lifetime Achievement Award. He was there, he was being honored. And that was great. And I asked him if I could take a picture with him. I was like, yo, can I take a picture with you? And I kept the first time I asked, he turned around because Chris Tucker, this is a real story, I'm not making this up. Chris Tucker said, hey, man, come here, Denzel. Come here, man. Take a picture of my son, man. Come on. I'm looking like, God dang, I was like, come on, Chris. I went up to him after. I said, man, I was trying to take. He said, man, go over there and talk to him, man. He'll take a picture with you, man. He cool, ain't he? He real cool, man. He blood type peanut butter, man. He real smooth, man. He's smooth. So I walked up to him and I said, Denzel, can I take a picture with you? He was like, yeah, you can take a picture if you can bend down. I'll take a picture with you because he was sitting. And I said, for you, Denzel, I said, hey, I'm not going to bend over for nobody, but I will bend down for you, Denzel. So you see me in the picture squatted down like
Crouched
this.
down.
And Denzel's just got the face. And he ain't even smiling. He looked like he was just like, I wish they could see this.
I know. That's a good one.
He just had the lips. So, yeah, man.
Yeah. I know that look. Yeah.
Oh, he's great.
Denzel's one of those ones, man. Yeah. Yeah.
He doesn't chase it. He's kind of mysterious still. He's an actual real movie star in the sense.
I love he's in Gladiator. That really ups Gladiator.
You have to see the movie anyway because the first one was brilliant. And of course with Denzel, he's going to be amazing because he doesn't know how to do anything else.
Does he ever host or he never hosted? Right?
Nah, he's never hosted. Will Smith has never hosted.
Weird Will hasn't.
Yeah, maybe
straight comedy guy.
Maybe he
must have been invited at some point.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
Sure. Because he's Will Smith.
Well, Will has always got the invite. He can always come in.
Yeah, he can. Yeah, he comes at his own. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, he's just a free spirit. Whenever he wants to show up, we'll have a hot seat waiting for him. With a hot hour and 30 of material. We're ready. Yeah, we're ready. Yeah, we're ready.
15 sketches made to order.
You'll find that we're nice to our hosts. We take care of you. I haven't finished talking, so just wait a moment. Would you like some popcorn?
How long did you wait to meet Lauren, Jay? Do you remember?
How long did it take me?
when you're outside the office and they go, Lauren wants to see you right now. That means 2 hours.
It was about, yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was a while. It had to be at least, it was 2 to 3 hours for me. I remember that. I didn't care. I was sweating under my pits and all types of stuff. I didn't care, man. This is freaking Lorne Michaels. I walk in and I meet him and we're talking. And I'm trying not to come off like Donald Glover because I heard about the stories with him. And then 3 weeks later, I got the job, man. First time. That's crazy.
22. Eddie was 19. Was anyone else younger than 22 to get
Pete Davidson was 20. And I think Robert Downey Jr. might have been 20 years old as well. You know what I mean?
Louise.
Yeah.
I was 47 when I got the phone.
Yeah, you're 100. I'm 100 right now, so.
I'm 94, but I have Eastwood's dermatologist, so,
Eastwood.
Well,
Jay, thank you, brother. And I appreciate you sitting with us. You're always funny.
You're always out there. You're doing dates and stand-up.
What's
stuff like that.
You do dates, and then what's the show you're on right now? I see the promotions for.
I got a quiz. Well, my game show. I'm right on. I'm on Fox with you, David. I'm on Fox with you, man.
Oh yeah, what is it called? Balls Out or something?
Yeah, I wish it was. It's called The Quiz with Balls. That's what it's called.
The Quiz with Balls.
I
knew when.
It shocks me when I'm in restaurants and people come up to me. They're like, "Release the balls," and I'm just like, "Oh snap! That's right." I do.
People get
that.
the shit knocked out of them. That's the fun part.
It's so much fun, and it's such a good melding of genres. You got 2 shows together. You got Family Feud crossed with Wipeout. I mean, you learn stuff and you have fun. And I had been talking to Fox for years trying to figure out something. But when that idea came, I said, this makes sense. Because I looked at Steve Harvey and all his shows that he got, and I've been saying to myself, like, hey, boy, you got to get yourself some of this game show money, boy. You don't even understand. Because there's a lot of people out here that can't host, but you got to be the person that's going to host it like it's supposed to be hosted, boy, because that's what you do, boy. If you get up here in this Ellen circle, boy, you're going to be rich for the rest of your life, boy. That's what's going to happen to you.
Yeah.
Steve Harvey made an appearance. That's cool.
I like watching people fall on the show.
Yeah.
No, that's just the mashup sounds brilliant. Family Feud meets
Family Feud meets Wipeout, and I also got my special that just dropped that's getting received ubiquitously well, man. Yo, I'm so happy that people are taking to it. I put it on my YouTube. It's up on YouTube. Okay. You can check it out. It's called Jared, which is my actual name. I really will encourage people to comment. You know what I mean? I'll comment back. I'll engage with you, man, because I really just gave it to the fans because I haven't put one out in like 9 years. I haven't shot one in 10 years. So, and I got another one after this that's coming out. There's virtual reality that's already shot. And I'm already I'm almost ready for the next one to shoot as far as another special of mine. So I'm just moving, bro. I feel like I had to get on the road, because when you're on SNL, all the time, you don't get the reps in like you're supposed, like you can with stand-up comedy because you got to be on the show. So, I had time. You feel me? I had time, and what came out, it was a beautiful result, bro. So people just watch it, man. Just give it a look because it's really a special. That's what Chris Rock told me.
YouTube is a great place to put a special because that's where everything ends up. Anyway, I'm on YouTube.
Everybody's
constantly.
house.
Yeah,
absolutely. What Chris Rock say to me? Chris Rock said to me, "You gotta make a special, man. You make a special, right? You gotta make a special, okay? Because if you don't, I didn't do anything good till I was 30, man. Motherfuckers are making normals. You gotta make a special. You know what I mean? So I think it is. I think it's special, man. So
good job.
Jared on YouTube. Jarrod or
Jared. No, that's Gerard. That's Gerard right there.
Jared on YouTube.
Yes, sir.
All right, you got it all cooking, man. Really nice hanging out with you. We'll see you around campus.
Yeah.
We'll see you around campus.
I'm here.
I'll meet you in the spillover room.
We'll sit together and just shit
What
on
if
the
we're
whole
all
show.
three in the fucking spillover room? Oh, it's gonna be fucking horrible.
That'd be great. We'll have each other. We'll do bits back and forth until Prince's hologram is on the stage because he's no longer available. We'll do
His
that.
hologram's in the spillover room. All right, bye, bud.
Okay, take care,
brother.
Jay. Appreciate it, man.
This has been a presentation of Audacy. Please follow, subscribe, leave a like, a review, all the stuff. Smash that button, whatever it is, wherever you get your podcasts. Fly on the Wall is executive produced by Dana Carvey and David Spade, Jenna Weiss-Berman of Audacy, and Heather Santoro. The show's lead producer is Greg Holtzman.